Well, today we jacked up a stone sidewalk. I got here, I was going to cut it, but we jacked it up, we threw some gravel under it, and we put it back. I'm going to show you how we did it. We're lifting this sidewalk up. You can see how far it dropped here, about 1.5 inches, and it cracked over here. So the only thing we're going to try to do is get it up and put some gravel under it. You hold it up. So now to get this, we got to get it up in the air. Go ahead, Ed. Stick it in there and dig out from underneath it.
Okay. Now we got it up.
Keep coming. Try and get under it. Okay, let it down a little bit. All right, dig that out now. Underneath. Won't need this. It's in the way. All right. Okay, we got it. Go ahead. Pick it up. All right, let that down. That's it. Let me get this down. Let's see if I knock this down. There it goes. And this goes this way. It goes that way. That's that way. About it. What do you think, Ed?
That looks good. Yep.
Okay. Let me pack it in there. Around the sides. Now the patio's a little darker, so I'm going to use some of this stuff. I'm going to put it in this bucket of water. Make that a little dirtier, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, this is 1 trowel full of Portland, a big one, and we're gonna mix it up, and that's gonna be our mix. We're gonna add this water in here, this dark water. See if that darkens it up a little bit, and it should. It's going to dry lighter, but it's darker. That's about it. Now we finished that, so I'm just going to wet it up. The cracks. Not much more we could do. And that's the end of it. Wet it up first. You ain't gonna put an expansion joint here because there wasn't one. But if it cracks, you gotta look at it next year, fix it again. That's it. No big deal. It is what it is. And we'll do this side. Always wet it first, like I told you. And we're not going to worry too much about it. Wet it good. And put it in. if we have to cut through this again, we're going to have to saw through it, which I brought the saw, but I'm going to saw the sidewalk in sections and then raise them accordingly, but this went back so easy we didn't do it, but we could always do it next time. So now we're cleaning this up. I'm going to put a little joint in it. If we're lucky, that's where it's going to crack, right there, and it won't show. We don't know until the springtime. So that's where our joint's going to be. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, like that. You want to make it look like it's like we weren't even here. See that? Cleaning it up. Alright, we'll go over it again with this. Our joiner. Like that. That's just a concrete joiner. That's it. Okay. Same thing. Joint this up. Gets a little harder. We just go over it with the sponge. Just like that. Blend it all in. If the sidewalk sinks a little bit next year, just go over it again. No big deal. Up here in the north, frost could go down to 6 feet. And if it goes down 6 feet, it lifts our roads up some places almost 6-7 inches going down the highway. So our weather is not nice to masonry. So that's it. We just jacked it up with the bars. We threw a little gravel in it, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck. Until next video.